Hey everyone, my name is Scott. This is the fragrance channel Scott Aromatico. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I am really excited today because today I'm going to be talking about my top 10 best summer designer fragrances for men. Let's go ahead and get started. The first fragrance I'm going to be talking about is what I consider to be a masterpiece from the man himself, Alberto Morillas. You all have seen this fragrance before, I'm sure, in the stores. It's a very popular, a very best-selling fragrance. This is Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Intense. Man, do I really love this fragrance. Go ahead and spray it real quick. One of the most beautiful openings that a fragrance has ever had. It's got that beautiful grapefruit opening. It's fresh, it's crisp, it's clean, it's aquatic. And this fragrance, for whatever reason, on my skin lasts 8 hours. I get so much good performance. This is one of the few freshie, citrusy fragrances on the market that I get absolutely great performance from. So for that reason, I've got this in my top 10 list. Absolutely amazing for a best summer designer fragrance. All right, next one on my list, we're going to stay in the same house. This is also from Dolce & Gabbana. This is called Light Blue Sun. Let's go ahead and spray this fragrance as well. So good, guys. This has a very, very fresh ozonic opening. In case you don't know what ozonic means, it's basically like a fresh, clean laundry smell. Very, very nice. There's a ginger in here, but the star of the show in this fragrance is the coconut. There's coconut nectar in here, and it's absolutely amazing. Makes this a beautiful tropical vacation fragrance, perfect for the summertime. As it starts to dry down, you're getting hints of vanilla, and then you have those woody undertones. And so for that reason, I love Dolce & Gabbana Sun. If you're sleeping on this one, don't. Pick this one up because it's so beautiful for the summertime. All right, keeping it moving, the number 3 fragrance on my list, and these are in no particular order. You all know about this fragrance. It's been around for a while. This is from YSL Yves Saint Laurent Y, and this is the Eau Fraiche. Absolutely love this fragrance. If you're starting a collection, everybody needs to have this in their collection. It is so good. Let's go ahead and spray it, and I'll give you my thoughts. First word that comes to my mind is addictive, and a fragrance that I'm going to need a backup bottle for because this one is so, so good. There's a zesty lemon on the top, and it mixes with that ginger, and it's just absolutely beautiful. The ginger and the lemon just work so good together. There's a little bit of pepper to help balance it out, a little bit of mintiness that comes through, and then the lavender, the juniper, and the cedar just give this a nice, earthy, woody, masculine feel at the end. But yeah, it is so gorgeous and so addictive. Very fresh, very crisp, very clean. And so for that reason, you need to try YSL Y Eau Fraiche. All right, next one on my list. Some of you may have not heard of this one. If you've shopped in Macy's or Dillard's, you might not see this on the counter, so you've got to kind of look for this one. But this one right here is a real gem, a real masterpiece. I love the bottle as well. You all need to look into this one if you haven't heard of it. This is Rasasi Eau, and it is so good. This is another one of those fragrances that go 8 hours plus. I told you this one right here goes 8 hours on my skin. This one goes 8 hours plus, so if you're looking for a freshie that lasts forever, you need to give Rasasi Eau a try. Let's spray it real quick. Very, very sugary sweet opening, almost like Invictus Aqua. They're very similar, but there is some slight differences and slight nuances that make this different. There's an apple note in here, there's cinnamon. I definitely get a big whiff of the cinnamon, and then it mixes with that lemon citrusy vibe, and then you've got a nice aquatic in here as well. There's so much going on with this fragrance. It's citrusy, it's fruity. The plum in this is absolutely amazing. I love this fragrance because there's so much going on. The ambergris and the dry down along with that driftwood just make this intoxicating. So fresh, so amazing, and just so gorgeous. You have to get this fragrance right here in your collection. Rasasi Eau. It's going to give you 8 hours plus. You're going to smell amazing. You're going to turn heads, and you're going to get compliments. All right. So since I talked about Rasasi, I would be remiss if I didn't talk about Invictus Aqua. So I put it on the list. I love, love, love this fragrance. Invictus Aqua is so good to me. It's by Paco Rabanne. It's got that sweet grapefruit opening on the top, which I absolutely love. And in case you guys didn't know, grapefruit is a mood enhancer. It's why the chemists, it's why the perfumers use it in the labs, because they know it's going to grab your attention. They know it's going to get you compliments. They know it's going to put you at ease and make you smile. And so for that reason, I love a great grapefruit opening. It is so good. It's aquatic, it's mixed with a little bit of ambergris, and it's just so refreshing. I get about 6 hours on my skin with this one. A lot of your summertime freshies, just so you know, you're not going to get a lot of beast mode out of them. Some of them you will, but this one right here is so refreshing, and so I love Invictus Aqua. It's perfect for the pool, perfect for the beach, just perfect for the hot weather in the summertime. All right, another refreshing, relaxing, cool, crisp fragrance for the summertime is this gem right here. This one is by Versace. It's called Versace Eau Fraiche. This one is so good. It's done by one of my favorite perfumers, Olivier Cresp. So, so good. Let's spray it real quick. I'll tell you what I think. Oh, man, so musky, a slight woodiness. The fruit is there with the lemon and the bergamot. And then it's got that unique starfruit note that is just so good. The starfruit gives it these green nuances mixed with that citrus and mixed with the musk. It is so good. It's so relaxing. It's a chill fragrance. It's a zen fragrance, and it's still very refreshing. Light on projection, light on performance, maybe 4 to 6 hours, but still a great fragrance to have for the summertime. And you can keep a decant of this or just keep reapplying. All right, guys, next one on the list, we're going to stay with the house of Versace. This is Versace Pour Homme, another amazing fragrance in the house of Versace. One of my all-time favorites, and another Alberto Marias masterpiece, if you ask me. Let me go ahead and spray it, and I'll tell you what I think real quick. So musky, so citrusy. Oh, man, it's so good. The neroli in this is not too bitter. I know that sometimes neroli can be challenging for some folks, but the cedar in this, mixed with the amber, it's warming it up in the end, and then you've got the tonka to give it a nice sweetness at the end. I love this fragrance with the tonka and the amber at the end. I get about 6 to 7 hours on my skin, but I'll tell you, out of most of the fragrances I own, this one gets me so many compliments. The scent trail and the scent bubble that this leaves is so intoxicating. Everywhere I go, people always ask me when I wear this fragrance, what are you wearing? Or they're like, oh, you smell so amazing. This one really does it for me. I don't know about you guys, but what is some of your favorite fragrances that get you compliments? This one right here works for me, Versace Pour Homme. All right, next one. We've got another one from Dolce Gabbana. This one's called Dolce Gabbana K, and I love the cap on this one. Isn't that cool? It's got a nice blood orange opening. There's some pimento in here, lots and lots and lots of lemon. And one of the unusual things about this fragrance as well, mixed with that pimento, which is unusual in and of itself, it's also got a fig note that's just so nice, and it mixes well and blends well with that citrus. There's cardamom in here, although I don't pick it up too heavily. Of course, there's some aromatic lavender and then vetiver on the dry down. If you haven't tried this one or if you're sleeping on it, go ahead and get it. After all, the cap is cool and it's fit for a king, right? All right, guys, keeping it moving. Another fragrance that's perfect for tropical locations, perfect for summer vacation. It just invokes that vibe of summertime vacation, holiday, if you will. This one is so good. Have you guys given this one a try? This one is Jean-Paul Gaultier, Le Beau. Man, is this one good. It's one of my favorites in this lineup so far. Let me spray it and I'll tell you why. So you got to pull the pin first, which is kind of cool. Man, like I said, tropical vacation vibes. You're getting a whole lot of coconut when you smell this. Of course, there's citrus on the top. A nice, beautiful sweetness coming from the tonka. In case you're wondering, tonka's got a vanilla-like scent. Just think of vanilla, coconut, citrus. You can't go wrong with this one in the summertime. This is Jean-Paul Gaultier, Le Beau. Give this one a try if you're sleeping on it. All right, one of my favorites in the list. I said Le Beau is one of my favorites, but this one is really, really good. I'd probably have to rank this number one if I was doing an official countdown. This one is discontinued, which is so sad. I hate it. This is by one of my favorite perfumers as well, Thierry Wasser. This is Guerlain L'Homme Ariel Cologne. Ah, love this fragrance. And this one is discontinued. It makes me sad, but I'm going to waste the spray for you guys just to tell you how much I love it. And if you can find it somewhere, please try to find it. I think they're still around in the wild. They're hard to find. They're priced a little high, but they're still worth the price, in my opinion, because it's so good. Oh, please, Guerlain, bring this one back. Don't discontinue it. Ah, grapefruit top. nice sweet orange, and it's just the citrus in there just becomes so creamy. I don't know what's giving it that creaminess. I don't think there's sandalwood in here, but it's a creamy, citrusy, gorgeous almond note in here. The almond note is so addictive, and you'll find the almond note through the whole line, whether it's the cool, whether it's the extreme, whatever the case may be. The EDP, the EDT, the almond notes in these are so amazing, guys. You've got to give this one a try. This is by the House of Guerlain. It's L'Homme Ideal Cologne, one of my all-time favorites. All right, those were the top 10. I'm going to do 2 honorable mentions, if you will, really quick. We've got Missoni Wave, absolute must-have in your collection for the summertime as far as designer fragrances go. It is so, so good, guys. Let me spray it really quick. Oh, yeah. Fresh, crisp, clean, aquatic. The aquatic note in here is so gorgeous. The citrus in here is so light, clean, and airy. You've got an aromatic lavender, oak moss giving it that freshness, and then the dry down, you've got some nice vetiver. This one is definitely like a cold wave splashing on you on a hot summer day. Missoni Wave, guys, give this a try. And my last honorable mention, the all-time #1 selling cologne, men's cologne, Acqua di Gio. You can't go wrong with this one. I know a lot of you guys are digging the brand new release. I love the OG. I love the one from the 90s. It's so crisp. It's so clean. It's yet another Alberto Marias masterpiece. And it's a classic. It's citrusy. It's aquatic. It's musky. It's got that Cologne note that makes it smell like a fresh sea breeze. And this one is so, so good. I'll have this one in my collection any day of the week. All right, guys, there you have it. That is my top 10 best summer designer fragrances for men. What are some of your favorites for the summer? Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today. It really means the world. If you got any value from the video, leave a thumbs up. I love you to be a part of my fragrance family. Just hit that subscribe button down below and hit the bell notifications off to the side. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace, love, ciao.